Hi, my name is Steven. In this video, I'm going to show you how to add online food ordering system to your website, just like this one right here. So this will actually open on your website. The customer don't have to leave your website to order food, so they can just click on the order online right here and it will pop up this menu like this. So let me show you how this works. So let's say your customer want to order this fish and chips here. If they click on it, it will open this right here. Here you can see different sizes. So there's small and large. So they can select pretty much any one of these, and if they want like extra sauce, they can select that. And then over here, if they want like extra fish, they can select that as well. And if there's any instruction, they can put it here and go ahead and add that to the cart. And you can see here that we have that order here. If you click on it, they can go ahead and fill in their details here and check out. So once they fill in this detail, and then they can check out. And then if you also do like table reservation, you can add that as well, and your customer will be able to book their table ahead of time. Just by clicking on table reservation, it will also pop up this menu right here, and they will be able to reserve their table from here. So they can select the number of people right here, and then select the date, select the time, and they can put instruction here as well, and then click on next. And here they will get this option to order now or to order their food in the restaurant. So if they want to order now and click this to order ahead of time, this will take them back to the menu that I just showed you earlier. So this is basically how this works. If you like this and you want to add it to your website, I will show you how you can do that in this video. And this plugin is completely free. So if you have a WordPress website and you want to add this to your website, they also have a mobile app that you can use to confirm or decline orders. So I'm going to show you how you can integrate all that into your website in this video. So let's get started. So the first thing you need to do is to log into your WordPress website. So I have another WordPress website that I'm logged into here. You can see here, this is a completely new WordPress website. If I go here and refresh this page, you can see that I don't have the online ordering system here or on the menu here. So the first thing we need to do is to go back to the dashboard. You can see that we are right here on dashboard. So we need to go to plugins and add new plugin. So the plugin that we want to add is the Gloria Food online ordering system. So let's search for Gloria Food here. And this is the plugin that we need to install. So click install now and activate the plugin. So now we have this new option here. So we can go to the plugin dashboard. So if we click here, it's going to ask you to log in if you already have an account here, or you can just create an account. So in this case, we don't have any account, so I'm going to create a new account just to show you guys how this works step by step. So I already have my email here that I just selected, so I'm going to put my password. So for the restaurant name, I'm going to call it WP Kitchen and Bar, and then I'm going to have my name here and my last name, and then I'm going to click on sign up. So once your account is created, you get this dashboard right here. So you have three options here. So get started, insert the menu. So this is how you will create your menu, and this is how you will publish the menu on your website. And the next thing we need to do now is to click on get started first. So that will open up the Gloria Food website right here. So this is where you're going to fill up your restaurant details. So you can put your restaurant name here. So we already have the name that we selected area. So you automatically put the name here for you. And then you can put your restaurant phone number and choose your country where you are. So you can choose your state. I'm in British Columbia. And then you can choose your city. Okay, you can put your zip code there, put your restaurant address. So once you fill that up, once you finish, you can click on next. So once you click on next, it will take you to location. So basically we're going through these steps right here. We did name and address. We're going to do location. We do restaurant website. So we're going through these steps right here. So do you want to let your customers know your exact location? If you want to do that, you can click here. And then the next thing, I'm going to go to restaurant website. Do you have a restaurant website? You can say yes, and then you can put your website right here. And then here you're going to select the type of food that you sell. So whatever it is that you sell, you can go ahead and select all of that here and click on next. And here is the account confirmation. So they're asking us to confirm our email. So go and check your email and click on the confirmation link to activate your account. So I'm going to show you. Okay, here you can see that I've logged into my email. Here you can see the email that I sent out here. So click on validate email address. Okay, you can see that your account has been activated, so you can close that now, and then we can go back here and you can see that this will change to validated, and then you can click on next, and here you select whether you want to offer pickup from your location. So if you want to do that, you can allow customers to order online and pick up in store. So if you select yes, that means customer can order online and pick up in store. And if I select yes here, it won't let me do it because I did not enter my exact address. So to do this, you need to enter your exact address. So for the sake of this tutorial, I'm going to select no, and then I'm going to click on next. So once you click on next, and the next one is, do you want to order delivery? And here again, I'm going to select no, because if I say yes, it's going to ask me to go back and enter my location. So I'm going to say no, but in your case, you can select yes because you're going to enter your exact location for your restaurant. Okay, this is just me showing you an example. So I'm going to select no and go to next. And then here you can decide whether you want to order table reservation or no. So I'm going to select yes. And here you have all this option here. And then here you want to decide minimum how many customers before they can make a table reservation. So if you select 2, that means they have to be up to 2 people before they make the reservation online, or if it's up to 8 people. So you can decide that here. You can change this number to anything you want. So if I change to 50, or I can change this to 20, and then you can make this to minimum 5 or 6. So this is up to you. You can decide this, and then you can customize this the way you want it, and then you can click on next. And then the next thing is like, do you offer order ahead? So if you want customers to order as well, just like I showed you here on the other website here. So like when you make the table reservation here, see here, you select and you select the date and time. And then if you want to have this option here to order now, then you want to select this as yes. That way customer can order ahead. And you have this setting here. That means they cannot order 2 days in advance. So if you put 1 here, that means they cannot order 2 days in advance. If you put 2 days here, that means they cannot order 3 days in advance. So go ahead and decide what you want to put here, and then you can click on next. And then here you can add your restaurant hours. So when are you open? You can add your restaurant's hours here by just selecting this. If you want to add here, everything is selected. Maybe you are closed on Sunday, you can uncheck this. And then maybe you are open from 8 a.m. You can put 08 there, and then you can save. So that will add Monday to Saturday. And then if you want to add, maybe you have like a separate hour for Sunday, you can click on add hour, and then you can uncheck all of this and then leave only Sunday. Maybe on Sunday you open 2 p.m. So we change this to p.m. We change this to 02. Okay, so that 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. maybe, and then we can change this to 6. Okay, so that's your Sunday hours, and you can save that. And you can see that you have 2 different hours, so you can add as many hours as you want, and then click on next. And then here you can accept orders for later. So what this means is that if your restaurant is closed, since we have these hours here, so outside these hours, do you want to allow your customers to order ahead of time so that when the restaurant opens, you can accept or reject the order? So all this order, you're actually going to receive them and decide whether you want to accept them or not. And then if you say yes, you can go ahead and select the setting here, but I'm going to select no, and then I'm going to go to next. So the next thing you need to do is to add taxation and currency. So here you want to decide whether you want to apply tax to the menu. So if you can add menu prices already include tax. So if you have already included the tax on your menu prices, you can select this option, or you can just apply tax on top of the menu prices. So I'm going to choose this one. Menu prices include tax. So let's just use this for now, just for the sake of this tutorial, just in case if you want to do that. But here I'm going to be saying just GST, and then we're going to select food here, and it's going to be 12%. So we're going to leave it like that, and you can select the currency here. You can select your currency. I already have the Canadian currency there. I'm going to leave that. and then I'm going to click on next. And then here is going to be payment option. So if you want to select this pay ahead option here, that means people will be able to pay online with credit card, or you can use card in store. So if you want to use card in restaurant, you can select this as well. And then this one, call back and take details via phone. So I'm going to leave that no for now. And then I'm going to go to next. And then you can go ahead and fill this part off. So this is basically your business registered name. You're going to go ahead and put this registered name here, and then you can put that here so the customer will know where they're buying from. So this will actually show on their receipt. Once you finish, and then you can click on next. I'm going to quickly skip this part, and then I'm going to go to next. Okay, so I filled that up, and then I click next, and that brought me to this page right here. And then here you can read the privacy policy here, read the restaurant general terms and conditions. So make sure you read this and know exactly what you're signing up for. And then once you finish, you can come back here and click on next. And then this option here is to get the mobile app, so that when you download the app, when a customer places the order online, you have the option to accept the order or reject the order. So the order will not go through until you accept it. Just like this, you're going to have a little button like this. You can accept it or you can reject the order, and then the order will not go through. Okay, so I'm going to click on next. So here you have the option to select the kind of device that you have. So let me use tablet. Actually, let me use smartphone so that it's easier for me to show you guys this quickly. So I'm going to select my smartphone here. I'm going to click next. Here you have the option to use your phone number, or you can use email. So if you put your phone number, they're going to send you a text with the link to the app that you need to download, or you can use the email address here, and then they're going to email the app to you. So here, if you want to use an email, make sure that you have access to that email on your mobile phone, because you need to download the app using the link that they're going to send to your email. So if you don't have access to the email from your mobile phone, just use your phone number. So I have access to this email right here, so I'm going to click on next. You can see here that they're sending the email to me. Okay, so now the email have been sent to my phone. So what you need to do now is, if you click on next, so here you can see that your login detail, your username is the email address that we use to sign up for Gloria Food. So make sure you install the app and log in before you click on next, because if you click here, you can see that they are waiting for you to install the app and connect the app. So I'm going to go ahead and install the app now, and then I'm going to show you guys how that works as well. So here you can see that I have this email here. So I open the email, and then if I click on download and install, so this is going to open Play Store, and then we're going to download the app from there. So we're going to click on install. Okay, now you can see that the app have installed. So what we need to do now is to click on open now. So here is going to ask us to enter the email address and login. So I'm going to enter here. Okay, so here you can see that I've entered my email, and then I enter my password. So I'm going to click on login. So I'm going to allow the app to access my location while using the app. And here you can see that we're logged into the app. You can see that we don't have any orders. So now if we go back to the website over here, you can see if we click on next, it's going to connect us to the app. Now you can see that the app is connected. So this is where we are going to edit our restaurant menu. So we are going to click on next and click on next and click on next, and here you go. Okay, so we don't want to watch this video because I'm going to show you guys how you can do this step by step. But if you want to watch the video, you can go ahead and watch this video to learn how you can do this. But I'm going to show you the same thing. So we're going to skip this. So right here, you can see that they already created some menu for us here. And I'm going to delete all of this so we can start from scratch. Or you can go ahead and edit the one that they have here for you already. Each of these things you see here is a category of the food that you sell. So let's say you also sell like burgers, you can add a new category. So let's just create a new category here so you guys can see how this works. Actually, so I'm going to use this famous WP fish and chips that I have here. So I'm going to select this, and then if you have description for this, you're going to go ahead and put that description there. So I have this website here. So let's go back here and go to menu, and then we have the famous fish and chips here, and then I'm going to copy the description here. So this website is going live soon, so I'm working on this website. I'm going to show you guys how I made this website in the next tutorial. So if you are interested, and if you want to see how I created this, and if you want to make your restaurant website look this pretty, you need to watch that video, because I'm going to be uploading it very soon, and I'm still working on it. So I'm going to show you guys very soon. Okay, so let's get back here. I'm going to paste that description here. Okay, so now that we have the description here, all you need to do is to save. So now we have a new category here, and you can see here now we have 4 categories. You can delete any of the categories if you want. So let's say we want to delete pasta, or maybe we want to delete pizza because we don't sell pizza. So I'm going to remove that, and that is going to remove everything inside that category, right? So if you go here, you can see we have all this inside the category, and this is going to delete all of that. Okay, so now you can see that the category is done. And now here we can also change the picture for this famous fish and chips. So if you have your own picture, you can select this, and here you can say upload your own image. You can select this and upload your own image from here. Just drag the image here, or you can browse your computer. So I don't have any image now, so I'm going to use this image that they have here for me. And then you can always come here anytime to edit this if you want. So if we preview this now, you can see that we have the pasta here, and we don't have the famous fish and chip yet because we have not added anything to the famous fish and chips. Okay, so here we are going to add fish and chips, and then we're going to give the price here. So maybe we are selling it for $10, and then no description. I'm not going to add any description there. Now we have the fish and chips here. You can also go ahead and select the image for the fish and chip if you want. If we go back here, we can add different type of fish and chips. So if you have a different type, you can add that here. And then if you go back here and they did this, we can add sizes. So let's say here we want to add multiple size, so we can add 5 pieces. Okay, so 5 pieces, that is $10.99. Let's do 2 piece here. So 2 piece here is $10.99. $10.99, we do 99 here. And then we're going to make this default. So when you select this, this will be the default one, and $10.99. And then we add another size. So this one is going to be, so this is going to be 5 pieces of fish. And then this price might be, maybe this is going to be $25, for example. And then once we save this, now if we go back here and show this, now you're going to see that we have famous fish and chips here. And then if we select this fish and chips, and now you're going to be able to select any of these options. So if you select this, it's going to add extra of this on top of the $10.99. So that will comes up to $25 here. So you can see how this works now. Then I'm going to close this and go back here. And then you can pretty much add as many sizes as you want. So if you have like more sizes, so if you're selling like pizza or any kind of stuff, you can add as many sizes as you want here, and then you can save that. And then once you finish that, you can always add a new category. Maybe you have like alcohol or something, maybe you have, I don't know, whatever it is that you're selling, just add a new category here, give it a name, and then you can add stuff under that category. So you can also go back and change any of this and edit any of this if you want. So let's say we want to make changes to the drink, we can go here and put description to the drinks here. So maybe we want to say the drinks are cold drinks, we can just put cold drinks here, I don't know, and then you can save that. And then if we want to make changes to the type of drinks, so we have like all these drinks here, you can add more items to the drink. You can add Coke maybe, and then you can put the price here $1.99, and then you save that. So now we have Coke there. You can add the pictures if you want, or you can leave it like that. And then another thing you can do here is if we click on this option right here, and then we can choose to hide this from the menu. So if we So let's say we serve this coffee only in the morning and we don't want to show this in the afternoon. So we can hide this from the menu from a specific time, or we can hide until blah 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 time. You can select the time here, or we can just show only from so time. So if this is only available on, let's say it's available every day except on Sundays or maybe Monday to Friday, we can uncheck this too. We can select the time that this is available from. So here we have 11 a.m. so maybe we want to change this to, because it's early in the morning, we have this from 8:30 to maybe 12 o'clock. So this is only going to show on the menu from 8:30 to 12 p.m. So after 12 p.m. this is going to disappear from the menu, and then it's not going to show on the menu at all on Saturdays and Sundays. And then if you want to select tags for it, we already set a category for food. You can select that here as well. And then once that is done, you can just click on, once you finish here, you can just click on any space and to get out of there. And then you can do the same thing with pretty much any of these. Then if you want to hide all the drinks, so that one is just for like a specific drink. So we have that just for coffee, but let's say you want to hide all the drinks. Maybe you don't want to sell drinks on Sunday or Saturday. This is just an example. Maybe you run out of stocks and you don't have drinks anymore at the moment. You want to hide that from the menu so that people don't order it. So you can come in here and quickly click on hide from the menu, and now that is going to be hidden from the menu. So if we click on preview, and then you can see we don't have drinks anymore on the menu. So if we go back here and uncheck that and click on preview, now you can see that we have drinks again. So you can see this is basically how this works, and that's really nice. And then the next thing you can do is to add sides. So let's say this fish and chips comes with sauce or extra fish or something. So here you can add new groups. So here we're going to add new groups. So we already have extra toppings here for the pizzas that they graded for us here. But usually this will be empty. You can go ahead and remove this if you want. And if I remove this, all this will be removed from wherever we added it. I'm going to leave this one out. So let's create a new. So the name of this one is crust, and you can add stuff to it just like here. So let's create a new group. So I'm going to name these sides. So maybe, no, is this size? Actually, I'm going to name this one sauce. So I'm going to click on sauce, and then if you want to make it mandatory, you can make it mandatory or optional. So I'm going to leave it as optional. You don't want to force your customers to get sauce if they don't want to. So save this. And then now we can add item to the sauce. So I'm going to add tartar sauce. So if it comes free with the fish and chips, you can leave it as $0 there. Okay. So you're not charging for that. And then you can go ahead and add more sauce. I don't know, add any other hot sauce on $1. And then you can click on that, and now we have that. So even though we added this here, this is not going to show on the menu. So if we want to order fish right now, so here we have the fish and chips here. So if I select that, we don't have the option to select the sauce here yet because we have not added it to this menu. So this is not actually going to show on your menu until you add it here. So how you do that is you're going to drag this into your menu. So if you want to add only one sauce, so make sure you add only one sauce to this group. But since we have these 3 sauces here, so that means if we drag this in, it's going to drag everything inside this group. So I'm going to drag this to here. So if I drop this here, this will add to anything that we have under the fish and chips. But if I dropped it in this one, it's going to add to only the 5 piece. So if I drop it on this one, 5 picks. So I dropped it here, you can see. If we go here and preview now, you can see that if we select this and select the 2 piece, we don't get that option to select sauce. But if we select 5 piece, now we get the option to get any of this sauce added to our order like this. That's because we dropped it only on the 5 piece, right? But if we want it to show under everything that is under the famous fish and chips, we're going to remove it from here and then drag it again and add it here on the category. So that will show on anything that is under that category. So if we go here now and order this again, you can see now it doesn't matter which one we select, we're still going to get that option. Okay, so you're still going to add more stuff here if you want. We can add like extra fish. Maybe you want an extra fish, you can do that as well. So I'm going to save this. So we have that. We're going to add to extra fish, so we're going to add like 2 pieces. Okay, so 2 pieces, and we're going to say that is $6.99. okay, save that. Now we have that. I'm going to drag this and put it here as well. So we have that here. So you can add as many stuff as you want here, it doesn't really matter. And then if you preview it, and then if we try to order this, now you can see that we have that option to add extra fish here. So that's how much you can add. And then we can maybe add 1 piece as well if we want to add just one piece here, and we can add $3. Then we save that. So anything that we add here, we automatically update here. We don't need to drag this and put it here again, because if I preview this now you can see that we have the option to add 1 piece as well. So once you drag something into the menu and make any update here, that will automatically update right here. And also when you have it on your website, it will automatically update on your website. Okay, so that's it for the menu. That's pretty much all you need to know about the menu. So now you know how you can add stuff and remove stuff and hide stuff from your menu. And then the next thing you need to do is to click on next. And then here you can put your phone number here. So this is optional. So this is because sometimes the network might not be steady. So if you have like a really bad network and they couldn't push the order through to the app, they are going to give you a call here to let you know that you have a new order. And then also here you also have a Facebook application. I'm not going to be covering that in this video. If you guys want me to cover that, I'm going to make another video for it, because it's going to make this video so long, because you need to install this Facebook app. That way people will be able to order directly from your Facebook page if you have a Facebook page where people can order. So if you want me to make this video, let me know in the comment section below, and then I'm going to make a separate video showing you how you can add this on your Facebook page so that people can actually order from your Facebook without going to your website. So for this one, I'm going to select no for now and click next. And then here they're going to try to make some upsells here, sell you something. Just say no, because you already have your website. You don't need a new website. Okay, click on next. Okay, here they're going to ask you whether you want to add this to your website. So I'm going to say yes and click next. So here they're giving you the option to hire them to put this on your website, but just tell them that you're going to do this yourself. You got this, you can do it. I'm going to show you how to do it. It's very easy, so don't worry. You can do this yourself. Select I will do it myself. Okay, now you can see that you are done. They're going to give you this code here to go and put on your website somewhere, but we're not going to be using this code. We are going to be doing it another way, and I'm going to show you how you can do that. So now we created our menu. The next thing we need to do is to go back to our website. So now we are back here on the dashboard. We finished the profile setup and we finished the insert the menu. So if we click on this will actually take you back to the menu here. You know, this is where we created the menu and we finished with this already. So let's go back here, and now we want to publish this on our website. So click on publish. And here we have these options here. You have the option to customize this to whatever you want. So now you can see that this is yellow and this is this color. So if you have your brand color, you can go ahead and change these colors by clicking on customize. And then here you can go ahead and select any color you want. Maybe your brand color is black or something. I don't know. You can go ahead and change this to any color that you want, like this. And then if you want to change the size, if that is too big, we are going to change the size to maybe 15, like that. We change the size, and then here the padding here is 15. Maybe you want to change that to 10. It's going to look like this. You see how small it looks. So depending on what you want to do, if you want to make it bold, you can remove this, turn it off, or you can leave it bold. So I like it like that, so I'm going to leave it. And then if you want to make the button round, you can change the border radius here to 10 or whatever you want. You can change it to 60. That will make it round like this, but I like it flat, so I'm going to leave it 0 like this. And then I'm going to save. So that will actually change this button here. Now you see how this button looks. So now if we go back here, you can see that we have 15, 10, 0. And then if you want to change the reservation color here to a different color, you can change that to whatever color you want, but I'm going to leave it as white there. So we save that, we have 15, 10, 0 here. So let's go back and do the same thing to this one. So go ahead and put your color here as well, but I'm going to leave this orange here. And I'm going to change this to 15, 10, 0, like that. And then I'm going to save. Now you can see that the two button is exactly the same size. So what we need to do now is to copy the menu here. So you can change this to whatever you want. So let's go back here. Maybe you want to change that to, instead of see menu and order online, we can change that to order online like this. So that will look like this. And then once you save it, that will reflect here. And now we can copy this short code here. So we copy this short code like this. The next thing you need to do is to go and add it pretty much anywhere you want on your website. So if I go back here, I can edit this page with Elementor. So if I want to add this on my home page, so let's say just like we have this one right here, see how we have this here. So if I want to add it like this, I'm going to come here and edit with Elementor. So you can do this with any page builder that you're using, or the default WordPress page builder. It doesn't really matter what you're using. All you need to do is to find the code module, so short code, and then you can easily put that here. But I like to use the text module for this because the short code doesn't give you any option for styling when you are doing this inside Elementor. So you don't have any option for styling this. So what I like to do is to use the text module to do this. So I'm going to delete this. So I'm going to get the text module here, and then I'm going to put it here. And then now I'm going to, actually because I want to add the two buttons here, I'm going to add inner section first, just to make this two, so that I can add one here and add one here. And I'm going to add one text module here. Okay, so this doesn't really matter. So whether you have it on text or visual, so I'm going to change this back to visual here. And I'm going to save that, and once we're not going to see this here because we're using the test module, so we're not going to see this here. But once we preview this page and refresh it like this, and then you can see that we have that here, and if we click on it, that will open the menu that we just created. You can see here. So here you can see that it said our location is closed just because of our hours, and you can see the opening hours here just by clicking on this. So right now you can see that we have this like this, and it doesn't look good, but I want this in the middle. So this is the reason why I use the test module, because the test module gives you the style option, so you can actually style this and move it the way you want. So I'm going to move this to the right like that. So if I save this now and refresh it, you can see here that I have that button right here instead of all the way here. So that's looking a lot better. So what I need to do now is to go back to, I'm going to copy the short code for the table reservation as well. I'm going to copy that, and then I'm going to go back here, and then on this one I'm going to add another test module here. I'm going to add the test module here, and then I'm going to paste the short code here. Okay, so we have that short code here. I'm going to go to style. I'm going to align that to the left like this, so it will look like that. Okay, so if I save that and go here, you can see now that we have the two buttons here. So if we click on this one, we can do table reservation, and then if we click on this one, we can do online ordering. So you can see how on this one that we also have the button here on the menu here. So you can pretty much add the button anywhere you want. So let's say you want to add that here as well. So let's say after this menu here, this button here, you want to add it here as well. All you need to do is to paste the shortcode here. So it doesn't really matter how many times you add it on your website. You can add it anywhere you want, and people will just click on it and order right away without leaving your site. If we go over here, you can see that we have the button right here on the menu. So we have this button here on the menu. So if you want to do that on your website as well, you can see here that we do not have that button on our menu here. So we only have it right here And if we want to add that to the menu, so what you need to do is to go back to your dashboard. So if we go back here, and then we can click on appearance. So over here we have the appearance here. We go to menus, and then the only thing we have on the menu right now is about us, but we want to add a shortcode to our menu. So if you go here, and some teams might not have this, so if your team does not have that option, so I'm using Ocean WP right now, and Ocean WP doesn't have that shortcode option, so we don't have any shortcode option here. So I'm going to close this. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to go to plugin, I'm going to go to add new, and once you're here, you want to search for shortcode in menu, and then this is the plugin that you need. This one right here, you can see that is active. I already installed and activated it. So in your case, all you need to do is to click install and activate it, and then once you do that, you can go back to appearance here and go to menu, and then you can go to screen options again, and then you will see this option here called shortcode in menu. And then now that we have that, and then if we scroll down here, you can see that we now have the shortcode here. All you need to do is to click here and paste your shortcode in here, and then add to menu. So let's go back right here at the dashboard to copy the shortcode. Okay, so I'm going to click on publishing, and then I'm going to copy the code for order online. I'm going to click on copy and then click OK. Then I'm going to go back here to appearance and menus, and then here I'm going to click on shortcode, and then I'm going to paste the shortcode here. So I don't want to give this title because this is a shortcode, so the title is going to be there automatically already. So I'm going to add this to menu, and now you can see that I have it here. So if I save this and go back here and refresh this page, now you can see that we have that here as well. So you can see that we have it here. If you click on it, it will open up like this. So if you want to add the other one on the menu as well, if you want to add the table reservation on the menu as well, you can go back here, go to publishing, and then you can copy the code for the table reservation, copy this code, and then you can come back here and put that in your menu, add another shortcode, paste it here, add to menu, and now we have it here. Click on save menu, and then go back here and refresh your page. Now you can see that we have both of them right here. So this is basically how you can add this on your menu. So let me go ahead and show you guys how this works. So I'm going to place an order now, and then I'm going to show you guys how this works on the app so that you can see what it looks like when you actually receive the order on your app. Okay, so I'm going to do table reservation, guys. So here I'm going to select this today, and then I'm going to select let me just select any of the time here and go to next. And then I'm going to order food as well. I'm going to select the famous fish and chips, select this, select 2-piece, and go to next. So let's go over here, and here you can see that I already have my information filled up here. My name, my last name, my email address, and phone number. So guys, this is not my phone number, so don't call this phone number. This is a generic phone number. And if this is your phone number, I'm so sorry. I just used a generic system to generate this phone number. So just for the sake of the tutorial. So I'm going to save this, and then I'm going to, can select any of this option here. So I already ordered ahead, or you can change this to just table reservation. And then you can choose the number of person. I did that already. You can change that here as well. And then you click on save. And then I choose the time. You can also change that here as well. And then you can choose the payment method, card in restaurant. So I'm going to choose card in restaurant and save that. And if I place the order and see, okay, right now you can see that is placing the order. And if we go back to the mobile app here, so right here you can see that we have the notification here on the mobile app. So I'm going to click on that, and we can see all the order details here that we have here. You can see what we ordered. Everything is here, and if you think that everything looks right, you can go ahead and click on accept. So once we accept this, and then if we see here the requested table reservation as so time, if we want to change this, we can go ahead and change it, or we can just click accept. So once we accept this, and then if we go back on the website here, you can see You can see that the order has been confirmed, so they won't get a confirmation until we confirm it on the app, and then you can go ahead and close this. So this is basically how it works. Every time you get an order, it's going to pop up on your screen like this, and then we are going to confirm it before the customer will actually see that you've confirmed the order or reservation, whatever it is that they are booking. And then you can copy this or print your receipt. So if you click on print, you can actually print this for the customer if you have your computer or your laptop or your tablet hooked up on a printer, and then you can print this for your customer. So guys, that's basically how you can add this free booking plugin to your website and use it. This is amazing. This is awesome. It's free to use, so why not? You don't need to add the online payment, because if you do that and then you have to pay a monthly fee, which you don't really have to. So if you like this video, please give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, and don't forget to click on the notification bell so you get notified when next I upload a video. And if you have any question or you want me to do any specific tutorial or show you how to do something, please leave a comment in the comment section below and I will be replying to every comment. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next video. Have a good one.